Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today to do some crafting with you guys, and we are going to be working on the vintage retro slide mounts. So I got a whole bunch of them done, but I had some more images that I found, so I wanted to go ahead and do those as well. So I already outlined these, so let's go ahead and cut them out. And with my slide mounts, you can't really see the edges, so I don't have to be super careful about cutting, but I'm still gonna be careful, like pretty careful, so that when I glue it, it's not so difficult to make it straight. I've been loving how these slide mounts are turning out, and I don't need any more, but it's just really fun to make these. Actually, let me just trim that a little bit, and then this one right here. All right. And I found this book that I totally forgot I had. I had pulled it for another project, but it's a little photography book, and it has the coolest little images. Like that might look really cool. So let me just kind of, it's okay. I think it doesn't have enough of a vintage retro vibe. I mean, these are really beautiful images. I don't know if that's showing up, but it's very pastel in the back. It's really pretty. She looks so cool there. I think I'm gonna cut her out. She'll be great. Okay, since I'm cutting her out, I think I will use that image as well. She'll be great for like a floating one. All right, so let me see how I want to tear this out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, because I don't want there to be ripping into the image. This is pretty thick paper. All right, so let's go ahead, and if she's gonna come in this far, okay, so I'm not gonna go all the way to the edge for her picture. I'm gonna leave a little. Hopefully that's enough. As you noticed, I did not measure it. Alright. Now, this is my template. So I just need to, actually the bottom of this is perfect. And I can capture it like that. So that works out perfect. And then this is probably not going to work for that, but I think I'll be able to use them for something else, possibly. So we have that, and I think she's going to look really cool in a slide mount as well. These black and white ones are really cool too, but I think for this journal, I'm gonna stick to the color images. She would be really cool too. But I might want to save her for something else since there's like different versions of her. I love this book. It's so it's so artistic. These elephants in color are really cool too. She's cute. This one might be good. I think if this was just a little bit bigger, it'd be really cute. But it still looks cute like this. I think I like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this one. And I wonder how... I like images that are just very like everyday life. Okay. This one's so pretty too, and this. That's really cute. This is super pretty. I'm not really one for nature images, to be very honest, but I feel like the way they captured things in the 50s, I'm guessing this is 50s. Yeah, 1956. The way they captured things was so pretty. She's really pretty. Like, this is a little bit scary, but I think it could be neat in like a glue book or something. Okay, these are really pretty images down here. I think I will grab these. I love this too. And like I said, I like pictures of people. I don't really like these types of pictures, but I think these are so pretty. This is scary looking. Is that a clown? And look at the kid's expression. I love these images, like children's textbook type images. This is pretty cool. They're climbing something. I have some old yearbooks from, I think they're from the 30s, if I remember correctly. And I think those would be really cool in slide mounts as well. Alright, but I think I have enough. This face of a caterpillar, that's scary to me. I don't like to look at close-up images of bugs. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut these out. So I'm going to use my template. Well, these I'm just going to cut out. And this will be cool because I'll have two of the same thing. And when cutting these, they have to be pretty straight because they're exposed in the floating transparency. Alright, so I think that's going to look super cool. I can't tell if my camera is really dark right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and trace this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and trace right over the slide mount because it's kind of a tricky framing. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab my pencil. And let's trim that. Or cut it out. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. All right. Now let me see how many pieces of transparency I have. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut some more. it's really quick to cut like a whole bunch. So let me grab these pieces right here. Cool. All right, so I forget how many inches. Can you guys see down here? All right. Get rid of this scrap right here. And this is going to come to this line. And it's a square, so I can just go ahead and I think it was three and a quarter. Is this really 3 1/4? I don't trust that. Yeah, I'm just reading it upside down. So I think it's going to right there. All right. Now I have this little scrap right here as well. So let's go ahead and cut this. Sorry if this is boring. I should be cutting like a lot more, but I think once I get these cut into strips, then it'll be really quick to cut them in batches the other way. And I'm glad I got a chance to use this because these scraps have been sitting here for a long time. Let's see what's more beneficial. This way, it will get 3. But will it fit? No. All right, so let's go ahead and trim this. And this piece I'll save for like an ephemera folio or something. And now that I have all these strips cut, let's see if I can do this all at once. That way I'm going to have a whole bunch made up so that whenever I want to make these, I can just have them on hand. I love these size slide mounts. I like this square shape and the size. They just look so good, and it's easier to work with something that big. I definitely have smaller slide mounts, and once I get around to those, I'll have to figure out what to do with them. Okay, these look small, but they will fit in here. All right, but I actually don't need these for these bigger ones. So let's go ahead and glue some of these down. I am going to I'm going to go close to the edge. This bottle and this nozzle, it's so exact that it lets out such a small amount of glue, and I can't decide if I like it or not. It's great when you're working on really small things, but if you're gluing something even slightly bigger, it's like too slow. All right, let me get my piece of plastic, which I just had it, but it's already buried. All right, so there's that one. I love it. So this is gonna fit square in there. There's just like, I need to trim the edges just a little bit. All right. That's strange. Like this is right side up, but the image in the back is like sideways. I don't remember if it was like that in the magazine. All right. And for these images that are just strictly scenery, I pair it up with one that is not just scenery. So it makes it like they complement each other. All right, I'm gonna trim these lower parts. Same thing with this. This is oriented this way, but if you turn it over, it's sideways. Am I missing something? How does that work in a magazine? Oh, maybe it was like landscape. Maybe it was like a spread the other way. All right. I go ahead and trim this little piece off. All right, there we go. I don't have any slide mounts right next to me anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this up and save it for the next time that I work on slide mounts. This is getting stuck together. All right. I hope you got some crafting done along with me today. I hope you guys are crafting along with me. So it's not so boring. Like sometimes I don't talk that much. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye everyone.